Taking notes. A messy young doctor just revealed a scandal so outrageous and shameless that not even the Love and Hip Hop cameras could catch this level of treachery. And when I say that receipts were dropped, I mean that the jock didn't just spill the whole pot, the kettle, and the stove, because guess what? Kendra, the so-called ride or die, claimed to have been riding with Scrappy the entire time. Yes, that's the same Scrappy who fumbles relationships like it's his day job. He also vowed repeatedly that he was just friends with Kendra. But those leaked messages and hotel receipts tell a different story. Now that the internet is up in flames, the jock is out for vengeance, and Kendra, let's say she might need a lawyer, and a PR team is out for vengeance. Just when we thought young jock had finally settled into his good guy era, chilling in his barbershop and giving life advice like he's Steve Harvey, he drops a bomb so messy that even the Love and Hip Hop producers were left shaken. This isn't just some small-time reality TV drama, though. Look, 10 times worse. What receipts does Jock have? Why is he choosing this moment to unleash this bombshell? Let's go back a little bit, like Shakespearean backstabbing with a Gucci belt. You recall when Kendra Robinson, Jock's wife, was out. They're telling the world that she was too for Jock's past, talking about how she's a lawyer and not with the foolishness. Meanwhile, Jock is on every podcast ever, trying to convince the world that he's a changed man, cute, and all that. But it turns out that while Kendra was busy disparaging Jock's crazy past, Sis may have had a few skeletons of her own. And those skeletonzo, they were wearing Lil Scrappy's chain. Yes, you heard me. Scrappy is the same Scrappy who was crying over Bambi, claiming that he wants his family back, while he was allegedly playing family with Kendra behind Jock's back. That makes sense? Now, for the juicy part, some Snoopy people with screenshots are claiming that Jock discovered the truth in the most egregious way possible. Not through rumors, didn't even come from messy group chats. Instead, he learned about it from hard copy receipts. It is said that the jock obtained hotel reservations, text messages, and even some money transfers that implied Scrappy and Kendra were much closer than they should have been. As you are all aware, in the realm of celebrity scandals, money transfers are like leaving your fingerprints at the scene of a crime. However, let's discuss these texts because it seems that Scrappy and Kendra were communicating in codes. Oh, and not just ordinary codes, but dirty, cunning codes that got me messed up. One message purportedly read, "You know, I don't regret anything. You always knew where my heart was." And excuse me, your heart? Scrappy. Why, sir? You just spent all of last season crying about how much you wanted Bambi back, and now we're talking. The man is a professional blunder when it comes to hearts and regret. To make matters worse, another message purportedly stated, "I hate sneaking around like this." Taking notes. You deserve to be happy sneaking around. A messy young doctor just revealed a scandal. Kendra might as well pack her lawyer's badge and go straight to divorce court because there is no turning back. Level of treachery. However, the crazy part is that the jock wasn't even looking for this TIS. I mean that the jock didn't He wasn't even out here being a detective. The whole pot, the kettle, Imagine and the going stove, about your business as usual. Guess what? Trying to run your small barbershop. The so-called ride or die claimed to have been riding with Scrappy. A random number sends you screenshots of your wife and your friend acting like they're in a whole relationships like it's his day job. The real question is, he also vowed repeatedly that he was just friends with Kendra. If there's one thing we know about Hollywood drama, leaked messages and hotel receipts don't happen by accident. Different story. Now that the internet is up in flames, someone wanted to be made public, and Kendra. And you know what that means? Let's say she might need a lawyer and a PR team out for vengeance. If Kendra and Scrappy were indeed out here being settled into his good guy era, then someone close to them knew and disapproved. In his barbershop and giving life advice like he's enraged enough to expose them. And someone was waiting for the right opportunity even the Love and Hip Hop producers were left shaken. We could sit here all day. This isn't just some small-time reality TV drama, but you already know that the streets are whispering that Bambi might be involved. Yes, Bambi is Scrappy's ex-wife to unleash this bombshell. As Bambi has
Let's
been
go back
telling
a
us
little
that
bit,
Scrappy
like
was a
Shakespearean
habitual line
backstabbing
stepper,
with a Gucci belt.
this is next level F.
You recall when
and this
Kendra
is where
Robinson,
things get really
Jock's
messy
wife,
because
was out.
if she did
They're
leak
telling
it,
the world that she was too
who
for
else would have
Jock's
access
past,
to Scrappy's messages?
talking about how she's
and
a
who
lawyer
else would
and
be
not
petty
with the
enough to
foolishness.
make sure this mess returned
Meanwhile,
to Jockey
Jock
in the most
is on every
humiliating way
podcast
possible.
ever, trying to
It's true
convince
that
the
Scrappy
world that
wasn't
he's a
only
changed
out there
man,
ruining
cute,
marriage
and all
He was
that.
also out there playing undercover
But it
lover
turns
in
out that
Jock's
while
marriage.
Kendra was busy
However,
disparaging
you
Jock's
see,
crazy
Jock
past,
is different. It's not
Sis
one of these
may have
quiet,
had a few
let's handle this
skeletons
in
of her
private
own.
types of dudes.
And those
Jock
skeletons,
is
they
petty.
were wearing Lil
You all
Scrappy's
remember how
chignets.
he embarrassed
You heard
Kendra
me?
on national TV
Scrappy
the
is
last
the
time.
same Scrappy who was crying
Well,
over
baby,
Bambi,
if
claiming
you
that
thought
he
that
wants his
was
family back,
you're
while he was
not
allegedly
prepared for
playing
what he
family with
just did
Kendra
next.
behind Jock's back.
Joker
That
chose
makes sense?
violence because within
Now,
hours
for
of
the juicy
receiving those
part,
receipts,
some
he went on his
snoopy people with
podcast,
screenshots
went live on
are claiming
Instagram,
that
and
Jock
began
discovered the
spilling
truth
tea
in
as
the
if he
most
was getting paid.
egregious way possible.
I need you all to
Not through
realize
rumors,
how crazy
didn't
this
even
is
come
in
from
the world
messy
of
group
celebrities.
chats.
Normally,
Instead,
when you catch
he
your
learned
spouse
about it
cheating,
from hard copy
you would get a
receipts.
lawyer and post some
It
evasive
is said
I
that the
deserve
Jock
better
obtained
posts on
hotel
Instagram
reservations,
and move on,
text messages,
Jock said. I was
and
wondering why
even
my
some
wife
money
was always
transfers
so
that
invested
implied
in
Scrappy
Scrappy's
and
love
Kendra
life.
were much closer than they should have been.
Damn.
As
Girl,
you are all
are we a
aware,
PR team
in the
or
realm
something?
of celebrity
Come
scandals,
to find out, she
money
was just
transfers
keeping
are like
tabs on her
leaving your
own
fingerprints
situation,
at the scene
the
of a
shade.
crime.
He wasn't even
However,
trying to be
let's
classy
discuss
about
these
it.
texts
Wish
because
them
it
the
seems
best
that
energy.
Scrappy and Kendra were
No,
communicating
let's keep it
in
private
codes.
nonsense, he said.
And not just ordinary.
At one point,
Codes,
he was
but
laughing
dirty,
and making
cunning
jokes.
codes that got me messed up.
Didn't just
One
criticize
message purportedly
Kendra
read,
and Scrappy.
"You know, I don't regret
He essentially
anything.
told the
You
entire
always knew where my
industry
heart
to
was."
keep him off the group
And,
chat if they
excuse
had
me?
secrets.
Your heart?
He said,
Scrappy.
"You guys better stop
Why,
playing
sir?
with me.
You've
I have
just
enough
spent
receipts
all
to
of
make
last
love,
season
and IP
crying
Hop
about how
cancel
much you
itself.
wanted Bambi back. And
Keep
now
running
we're
your
talking.
mouths, and I must
The
start
man is a
dropping them."
professional blunder
Now
when it comes
he's
to
holding
hearts
the
and
entire
regret.
hip hop community hostage.
To make
and
matters
his
worse,
claim that
another
he has
message
time today
purportedly
is where
stated,
this mess starts.
"I hate sneaking around like this."
Social
He
media
deserved
was
to be
ablaze
happy.
after
A messy
young
young
Jock
doctor
dropped the
just
bombshell.
revealed a scandal.
Kendra
Kendra
might
might
as
as
well
well
hack
outrageous
lawyers'
and
Instagram
shameless that
comments
not
and
even the
divorce
love
court
and
chat.
hip hop
There is
cameras
no
could
was
catch that
ablaze
level
as everyone
of
tried to
treachery.
figure out how
The crazy
deep this
part is
scandal
when I say
actually
Jock wasn't
went.
even looking for this.
At
I
first,
mean,
people
Jock
assumed
didn't
this
he
was
wasn't
just
even out
another
here
love and
being a
hip hop
detective
tip
pot
or
or
some
imagine
stage
going
show
about your
for ratings.
business as usual.
Guess
But
what? No.
trying to run your
Kendra,
small
this
barber
was
shop,
real.
when
All
all
this
this
was
claimed
personal.
to have been riding with Scrappy
And the way that
number
Jock
signs
was
you
moving,
screenshots of your wife
he
and
wasn't
your
doing this
friend
for power.
acting like there
He was
was
out
a
for blood.
fumbles relationship
Let's now
like it's his day job. The real
discuss Lil
question he also
Scrappy
vowed
because when the
repeatedly
most
that he
people
was
are
just
caught in a
friends with
scandal
Kendra.
like
If
this,
there's one
but
thing
they
we
either
know
do
about
one of
Hollywood
two
drama,
things.
leaked messages
It's
and
remain
hotel
silent.
don't happen by
Tell a
accident.
different story.
Let the drama play
Now
out.
that the internet
Jock
is
the
up in
victim
flames,
and
Jock
someone
is
wanted
out
out
there
for
being
Bambi
lied
and
to.
Kendra.
And you know
Come
what that
clean,
means?
Let's say
Apologize
he might
and
need a
hope.
lawyer and
Let's
a
take a
PR
logical
approach
approach
to
to
the
this.
vengeance. If
Let's
Kendra and
really
Scrappy
no,
were indeed
indeed
out
out
here
here
being
being
lying, he was
possible
good
course
as
of
someone
action,
close to
rather
them
than
knew
clearing
and
his name.
in his
Disproved.
barbershop and
Someone
giving life
intensified
advice
the
raging
lies
as to
as
his
if he
party.
hadn't already seen the
And
receipts.
someone dropped the bomb
waiting
for the right opportunity.
Late at night,
Even the love and
Scrappy
hip hop
Hops
producers
appeared on
were left
Instagram
shaken. You
Live
could sit here
looking
all day.
stressed.
This isn't
And
just
you know
some
that?
figure-out-time
Look,
reality
shirt
TV
off, but
drama.
you already
Back
know
and
that
forth
this
10
Henry
times
John's
worse.
friend
That
as
Bambi
if
what
he
might
just
be his
thought
dog
that his
hat.
car had been
Yes,
repossessed today.
Bambi is
Scrappy's
choosing
first
this moment
words
to
were,
unleash
"Is
this
this
bombshell."
You believe
As Bambi
anything
is
bro?
let's go back
Like,
like
hey,
Scrappy
like
was a
Shakespeare
habitual
told,
backstabbing
y'all
with
just
a
run with
Gucci belt. This is
whatever the
next level.
internet
You recall
tells you.
when
And this
Kendra
is where
Robinson,
things get really
Jock's
messy.
wife,
Oh,
was
because
out.
here we have the
If she
classic,
did telling
you
the world
believe
that she
anything
was
defense
too well should have
Jock's
access
past.
to
Be
Scrappy's
for real.
messages, talking about how she's a
And
lawyer
this isn't
and
just
not
a
with the
random Twitter
foolishness.
rumor.
This
But
mess
the
meanwhile,
internet
Jock
Jock
is on every
ways
podcast ever.
screenshots, cash transfers,
Trying to convince the world that he's
only
only
out
out
there
there
ruining
ruining
marriage
marriage and all that.
He
He was
wasn't
also out there
finished.
playing
He
undercover
continued by
lover.
saying,
Turns out that
Jock's
while
marriage.
Kendra was
Joke, my
busy
brother
disparaging
marriage.
Jock's
You see,
crazy
Jock
past,
much for him to be out here
not
spending
one of
lies.
these may have had a few
I would never do
of her
something
private
like that to
and
him.
those skeletons,
Kendra is
they
married
were wearing
woman.
Lil's
You all
robes.
remember
You
you
had
guys
the
need to
embarrassed
stop
heard
drawing
on
with
national
people's
Scrappy
names
is
the
the
last
same
time. Let's
Scrappy
be
who
clear.
was crying
Scrappy
over
could have
Bambi,
simply
claiming that he
that
wants his family
responsibility.
back, while he was
Not
allegedly
tried to
trying to
gaslight the
hidden
entire
behind
internet
Jock's
by
back.
saying,
Joker
yo,
chose
that
violence
messed up.
because
I was in
now
a bad
for the
place or
juicing
something,
receipts,
but the truth
is
that
this isn't the
went
first
live
time
on
are claiming
Instagram
that
and
and
relationship
discovered the truth in the most egregious way possible.
I need you all
not
to
through
realize
rumors,
how crazy
didn't
this
even
is.
come
This
from
is the
messy
same
celebrities.
man who is bouncing
Normally,
into
you learned about it from hard copy
You
get a lawyer
Johnson
and post some
Bambi
evasive said that the
lied
job
over
obtained
posts
hotel
on
reservations
Instagram
and
was
move
when
on.
Scrappy,
Text
while
messages
she was out here denying everything.
and even
my
some
wife
money
was someone else
transfers
so
that
invested
implied
in
Scrappy and
Scrappy's
Kendra
life.
were much
And guess
closer
who
than they
Bambi's
should have been.
revenge was? Yes,
as you are
Bambi
all
decided she had time
aware
to
in the
or
realm of
something.
celebrities.
Come to find out, money transfers
are like
on her
leaving
own
your fingerprints
situation.
at the scene
Then
of a
she
crime.
had already
He
spoken
wasn't
out
even
about how
trying
he
to
treated her
discuss
about
these
it.
texts
Because
because
it
the
seemed
best energy. Scrappy and
But
Kendra
this
were
was
communicating
personal
in
because
private nonsense.
if Scrappy was
And
still
not just
begging
ordinary.
Bambi too,
At one point,
codes,
he was
taking
laughter
back while
and
creeping
making
with
cunning
Kendra.
codes that got
Then
me
he was
messed
playing
up.
both
Didn't
of
just
them.
one message
Criticize
purportedly
Bambi
read,
Scrappy.
you know, I
She
don't
went on
regret
Instagram
eventually
stories
told
and
the
shared this
entire
shady
shady
little
where my
mystery
heart
chat.
was. Keep him
Some
off the
men
group chat if they
truly
had
think you are
secrets. Your heart
untouchable.
said,
You
Scrappy,
guys better
it's
stop
lying,
that no
sir.
matter how many steps
You've
I have
done
a
offense
fancy
all of my
lie
love, and I crying about how much you wanted Bambi back.
But trust
and
me,
now
running
we're
your
talking,
always
and I
does.
must
The
start
man is a
dropping out.
professional
Now
blunder
when it comes
he's
to
holding
holding
his
an entire
entire
hip-hop community hostage.
And as
to
if
make
that
matters
wasn't
worse,
enough,
another
he
message
went
today
live
was
where
where
this
this mess starts. I hate sneaking
Sipping
around
on something
like this.
crazy.
Social
And
media
he
deserve
was
to be
ablaze
happy.
after
A
the
messy
young
young
man
doctor
having a
just
great
revealed
time
scandal.
watching
Kendra
Scrappy
might
play
outrage
lawyers
and
and
bad.
Apartment
That
said
not even
the
a
real
Lord
dagger
hip-hop
there is
camera
no
could
good
get to
down
that
as
level
everyone
of
tried to
treachery.
figure out
How
the
crazy
no
part
one
when I
lied
say
to
that
me
wasn't
when
even looking
ain't
for this.
nobody
I mean
lied
that
to
people
me.
assumed he wasn't
Just
an out there
love and
being a
detective
detective
on it.
or some
Stand
stand
on
going
it.
about your
Ladies,
business as
this is
usual.
the
Guess what?
messiest
Trying to
thing
run
I've
your
ever
small
seen in my
barber
life.
so-called
When all
ride
this
or
is
die
not
claimed to have been
personal.
riding
But
with
this
Scrappy.
random
And the
way
neighbor
John
was moving screenshots of your wife
when
and
a
your
scandal
friend
becomes
acting
too
the
big
same as
to
without
ignore.
Bumble's relationship.
Regulations
Now
take
day
steps
job.
to
The real
discuss
question
social
also
media
vowed
because
repeatedly
the reason
he was
people are
just
caught in a
friends with
scandal
Kendra.
like this,
If there's one thing we
either
know about
explain
Hollywood
it
drama,
or
messages
apologize.
that made don't happen by accident.
Different
story.
Let the drama play
Now
out.
that the internet
Job
is
the
being
victim
blamed,
and
someone
Job
laid out
the
for
victim
Holly
and
Kendra. And you know what
now,
that means?
it's not
Let's
just
say you
apologize.
had a lawyer and a
Let's take a
PR
logical
team
ex-wife
out
is
for
out here
If
causing
Kendra and
drama.
Scrappy were indeed out
And
there
they
being
get
alive,
alive.
was good
Kendra
guy. Someone
finally
close to them
rather than
knew
clearing
and
his
just
name.
in
I
his
will
barbershop,
never engage
someone
in
behind
intensified
raising
lies
as
as
he
false
hadn't
information
already
because
seen
my
and someone
marriage
dropped the bomb for
is
the
my
right
business.
opportunity.